Hey, welcome back. It's your man Wise, and today I have a great video to share with you guys. This is from a TikToker, Real Austin Off Script. If you're on that platform, go check him out. We're gonna let him do his thing, and then I'll speak after the fact. Like, share, subscribe. Let's go.
I am going to lose followers with this, but I don't care because the truth is more important than clout or fame or whatever. I have a question for everybody, black men, white women, black women, everybody. Do y'all actually think that Kamala Harris is a friend to black folks? Like, do you actually think that her or Joe Biden, for that matter, is a friend to anybody that is really genuinely middle class? I'm not sitting here, now mind you, don't come in my comments talking about, are you saying Trump is better? I'm not saying anybody's better right now. What I'm asking you to do is think logically. Kamala Harris is the same woman that sat during an interview and said, well, whatever benefits black people benefits everybody, which is a lie, because affirmative action was supposed to benefit black people. Who did affirmative action benefit most? Whitey women. This is the same lady that after making that statement followed up by saying, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's going to only benefit black people. No. This woman also said, what do we know about voters ages 18 to 24? They are stupid. They are stupid. This is why they have resident halls. This is why we put them in dormitories. She doesn't believe that 18 to 24-year-olds can have education. She doesn't believe they can make consciously informed decisions without being guided in a particular political direction. And I have had enough of it. I've had enough of it. Donald Trump has his own problems. We know that brother got a list of issues that he deals with. We know he has 34 felonies. We know all of that. 19 felonies, no convictions. Whatever, he ain't Cat Williams. He done got convicted. I hear all of that. I understand all of that. But let me tell you this. Donald Trump is the only president in history that never took a presidential salary. He's the only president in history that never took a presidential salary. Under his administration, black unemployment was at its lowest point than it had been in the past 50 years. And prices of groceries and prices of food were lower, and the rate of inflation was lower under his administration than under the current administration. It was. The fact of the matter is, and this is going to offend people, this is the truth though. Under Kamala Harris's administration, because let's be honest, Joe Biden ain't been competent probably since about 2021. This is really Kamala Harris's show, but she has convinced you that we got to wait till she get in office for her to take care of the problem. She has convinced you that all you need to win the black vote is to get Megan Thee Stallion on stage shaking her ass. All you need is Lil Jon saying DNC and turn down for what? That's all she did. That's all she did. I'm not telling anybody who to vote for. I'm not going to do that. It ain't my place to tell you who to vote for. I know where I'm casting my ballot, but I will tell you this. And this is why I lean conservative. I do, but I'm independent because I call out the BS on both sides. Let me tell you this here. A vote for Kamala Harris is a vote against your own pockets, people. Mm-hmm. A vote for Kamala Harris is a vote against your own interests, black folks. It is time for us to start purchasing these politicians just like they do. It is time for us to start pooling our resources together to get somebody to break into this two-party system and change this thing from the inside out. And as it stands, right now, if you are forced to make a decision for the presidency of the United States, I just want to know who y'all picking. Are you going to pick somebody that doesn't pander to black folks? Because Trump don't pander to black people. Kamala Harris, in fact, does. The Democratic Party, in fact, does. They bank on it. They bank on it. They bank on black people being able to be sold promises, yet delivered nothing. Mm-hmm. You did.
Wow. He cooked. He cooked. And he's absolutely right. A vote for Kamala is a vote against your own pockets, against your own interests, against the future of your family, the future of your grandchildren. A vote for her is a vote for the demise of this country. Think about this, man. Think about this. This is a lady that wanted to defund the police. We're going to really let this lady become president? Really? You know, she was bailing out criminals and things of that nature during the quote unquote summer of love riots in 2020. You know that was happening. Oh, let's talk about a little bit of policy that's leaked out. So y'all want the government to be in charge of the prices of goods? That's what y'all want, huh? How do you think that's going to work out for us? Really? Oh, y'all want that tax for unrealized capital gains, huh? Everybody's money, majority of people's money is tied up in equity in their home. That's a large majority of people. You want to be taxed on something that you hadn't even actually seen yet? And then when you sell your home, you want to be taxed on those profits as well at 44%. Oh, y'all want black wealth and generational wealth. With Kamala Harris, that is not something that will be feasible because these people will tax you into oblivion. And see, the thing is that when they start to implement these type of things, it actually makes people lazy because what will happen is folks will say, I'm not investing my time coming up with a new strategy product. I'm not investing my money in no business so the government can just take it and just, pillage me with taxes. I'm not doing any of those things. They literally want to put every American citizen into basically a, point of servitude. You will own nothing. You will be happy. Because when you got $150,000, $200,000 in equity in your home, and they're telling you, "Oh, by the way, we need 25% of that," and you don't have that type of bread just sitting around without actually having to take loan out. Now think about that. You're going to take a loan out on your house to pay your taxes. You can only do that but once or twice. The average American doesn't have $400 in their bank accounts right now for an emergency. 65% of people. If that number reaches 1,000, 90% of Americans don't have a stack in their bank account right now for an emergency. But we're supposed to come up with 25% unrealized capital gains tax. Do y'all understand how crazy that is? Do y'all understand how crazy that is? And that's just a few policies that we do know. We hadn't heard everything else. And to be honest with you, I don't know if I need to hear anything else. Because the two policies that she's rolled out there are terrible for Americans. Now let's talk to black folks for a second. Are y'all not tired of these people pandering to y'all? Are y'all not tired of these people coming to you every 2 to 4 years, promising you the world, offering you and giving you absolutely nothing for your vote? Now, I'm not one of those kind of people that think that the government can come save us. But if you're going to go to the black community, the church, so forth and so on, and say, if you vote for me, we're going to do X, Y, and Z, you would at least expect that they would follow through. Joe Biden said he won this past election on the backs of black folks. And I guess that's not a lie because black folks voted for this dude at a 90% clip. But we're in a worse situation today than we were 4 years ago. That's a fact. That is a fact. When Trump was in office, we had the lowest unemployment in the black community. Money was flowing like crazy. The First Step Act gave people the opportunity to get out of prison if they were not in there for something violent. And the opportunity zones flooded a lot of these poor neighborhoods, poor and disenfranchised neighborhoods with either new businesses or the opportunity to start businesses in those communities. And we actually voted against that at a 90% clip. That is insanity to me. I am so sick and tired of people, voting based off of color, voting because these people give you some tokens, some trinkets. I'm so tired of that, man. Really take the time to do some research because the brother that had the do-rag on, we did the video on it last week. He said the people that are doing their research on these candidates are the people that are running away from Kamala Harris. They're running away from the Democrat Party because that party is a party that doesn't mean anybody any good. They are the party for the elite now. And they've probably always been that. Now, we know they've been the party of slavery. They've been the party of Jim Crow, redlining, so forth and so on. The list goes on. The party of Margaret Sanger and Planned Parenthood. And these people in your face last week rolled up a Planned Parenthood bus at the DNC. The only policy that lady is really standing on 10 toes down for sure is quote unquote women's reproductive rights. And I'm going to end it with this saying, there is no reproduction in abortion. Name of people that's been responsible for their own genocide. 24 million. 24 million. Name of people that's been responsible for their own genocide. This is outrageous, man. Let me know what you guys think, though. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Drop me a comment down below. I appreciate all the love and support. Consider joining the ARP family. We're fighting an uphill battle. It supports me, the team, the channel. It gives us the ability to do what we do on a day-to-day basis. God bless each person that has joined the ARP family thus far. I really, really appreciate it. Keep God first in your life. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. And I'm going to catch up with you all next time. Peace.